Can you predict whether your reaction will be one of surprise or fear as these collisions unfold? Get ready to dive into a fresh adventure, brimming with excitement and unexpected twists. This video is made for educational purposes and contains significant original text commentary. No! When approaching a railroad crossing, you should stop completely. Listen carefully and look both ways if the train is coming. Never try to beat the train even if it appears to be coming far away. On July 18, 2023, early in the morning at 4:33 a.m., a train and a bus collided due to a bus running a red light. Hope everyone learns from this case to implement changes that enhance safety protocols. Oh no! When we pass through an intersection, if there is no signal indication, we should stop and look clearly at the vehicles coming from each lane. The truck was turning from the right lane. Choose the appropriate lane early on, considering your intended direction. The right lane is typically reserved for through traffic or right turns, while the left lane is for turning left or going straight. So lucky nobody was walking by at that precise moment. You can try to utilize technology solutions like load monitoring systems or sensors that provide real-time feedback on load stability during transit. He tried his best to protect the two-wheel and chose the large bus to stop him. He is our brave man. Riding with a group for the first time, he misjudged the length of the exit ramp, target fixated, and did a lot of things wrong. He was glad he didn't hurt anyone else in the process.
Yeah, I'm alright.
This is his second incident, 9 months into riding. He was grateful. He walked away completely unharmed and with valuable lessons learned regarding throttle control mid-turn. Should have slowed down when he felt the wobble and not to speed.
God, he's lost it! He's lost it! Holy sh!
Remember guys, don't brake, just ease off the throttle gently to allow the energy in the system to dissipate. A classic hydroplaning incident. Passing tractor trailers on freeways with wet road conditions is the one driving situation that gives me significant anxiety. Everyone, always be aware of weather conditions and tires. Common sense helps heaps too. Wow, a truck tried to sneak under the can opener bridge, but the bridge is hungry these days and chomps down on the truck. It took them an hour and 40 minutes to free the truck. This was the 136th crash since April of 2008. No, if only they slowed down and watched for traffic when they reached the intersection. Develop good habits, everyone. Oh my, I think there was a brake failure. Ensure that trucks undergo regular and thorough maintenance checks. This includes inspecting brakes, tires, and other critical components to prevent mechanical failures. Whoops, this medium-sized tactical vehicle is not suitable for normal road driving at all. At least there were no injuries. No, man, sudden turns or lane changes can lead to skidding. If your vehicle is equipped with an anti-lock braking system, allow it to do its job by maintaining steady pressure on the brake pedal. It's difficult to judge who is right or wrong. I think there needs to be more angles. And I appreciate everyone's support of the channel. Merry Christmas to you. My guess is the driver was either falling asleep at the wheel or was very distracted by something like the radio. If you feel extremely tired or distracted, pull over to a safe location and take a break. Someone was not paying attention and ruined his own day and the guy in front of him. Thankfully, nobody was in the lane next to them, otherwise everybody would have had a really bad day. It is good that the driver was successfully defended by the windshield. Hopefully, police could find the owner of the vehicle that dropped the object. I'm glad they were safe and sound. Oh my, transporting heavy loads requires special equipment. In addition, the drivers and employees of the transport company need knowledge of the road infrastructure, legislation. Lizard trailers, used for transporting high loads. Extensive trailers, used for transporting long loads. Adjust your speed based on road conditions. Don't drive much faster than the average speed of surrounding vehicles. That tree didn't even live long enough to become a utility pole. Poor tree. He should send it to the corporate. They should be able to track down the people driving it. He also gets the car checked and sends the video to the insurance company along with the bill for repair. Let your insurance do the suing. Hey bro, always secure items within the vehicle to prevent them from moving around during transit. Whatever you're carrying in your car, be it precise cargo or just groceries, treat it like VIP passengers. You see it so often, perfect visibility, and they pull out straight in front of someone. I wonder if that makes this behavior never happen again. We can only hope. I wouldn't call the drivers going on the sidewalk impatient. Hear me out. The truck's been there a while, and we have no idea how much longer it will stay blocking the road. Other than finding some way to get the truck to move, I don't really see a better option than slowly on the sidewalk. I've never seen anything like that. This is why they abide by weight limits specified for the truck and its cargo. Exceeding these limits can affect the vehicle's stability and increase the risk of overturning.
Oh my God, dude! Oh my...
Trains take longer to stop than cars, so obey railroad signals and crossings, looking and listening for trains before proceeding. Although we drive carefully, we must always anticipate such situations. Fortunately, no one was hurt. You might call the incident a type of operator-induced brake failure. Might also be a medical emergency. I hope the driver's okay. Mazda genius, or was it wrong? Let's vote in the comments. A distracted driver didn't see the stopped traffic. Very luckily, he had the strong median, and even luckier that some truck wasn't going fast on the right lane. Well, adrift at 100 kilometers per hour. This is why overtaking, you need to look in the mirrors and over your shoulder. Wow, the door was open. It looks like the person got out before it was too late. It was worth spending $300 on a new regulator. Then, when braking sharply from high speed, the rear wheels would not lock and first the car would not skid out of the blue. In the Minsk region, on the M6 highway, a wheel exploded near a truck. Luckily, no one got hurt. Well, and everyone stopped except for the Kamaz driver. Oh my, what was wrong with him? A semi-truck appears to go on a rampage in a small Nevada town.
What the...
Wow, in this case he was lucky. The oncoming car was far away and he managed to get around. A BMW driver angry due to this driver did not yield to him in the left lane. Do not do that. This kind of incident occurs far too frequently on the roads. Have you ever been in this situation? That was close. I can't believe he avoided everything. I hope someone sent this video to the local PD and the driver will get a ticket for that. Oops, a meeting with warriors in the same direction. No way, what are they thinking? Don't try to beat the train, you can never do it. Do not imitate this. Florida Highway Patrol released a video on Friday night showing the chase of a stolen U-Haul cargo van in Miami-Dade County. At least he couldn't get away. The police arrived and cleared up the mess. Following traffic signals, signs, and road markings while driving. Stay attentive to the road. Glad everyone is safe. There's a right turn signal, a solid line, but he's standing there turning left. This is the moment a tram caught fire in Provensk. Glad everyone is safe. It's very funny that none of the participants, including the author, know how to press the brake. Everyone rolled forward like billiard balls. Well, there was an opportunity to avoid a collision. Slow down. We got problems out of the blue. Well, how much would you think this guy will be fined? Except this isn't a speed bump, it's a pedestrian crossing. Before, which is necessary to reduce speed, and those who do not, this should repair the chassis at their own expense. Whoops! A head-on collision happened in front of him, and when an oncoming car turned. Always signal your intentions, checking for oncoming vehicles thoroughly.
Oh, sh**.
Holy
Oh.
I bet this driver wanted to punish Volvo. Luckily, the police crew who were driving behind him saw everything and did for him. How to transport a heavy load safely? Share your opinions in the comments. I hope the driver's okay. It's my nightmare to be in a collision with someone who thinks they did nothing wrong, even though they caused it. Well, I would not have been that close to that vehicle, and I certainly would not have driven for so long alongside them, even while alerting them. Really? Where in the world are they living in? Don't do that, everyone. Judging by the traffic rules, Solaris is 100% at fault. Failure to maintain distance and speed limits. Do not worry, no one was hurt. The spoiler on the rear is way too small for that. A bigger one would have put more downforce on the rear tires, getting better grip. Wow, Should have bought a Chevy. Everyone knows they're built like a rock. One of the most important rules for drivers: if I don't see, I don't go. Hey bro, give the vehicle in front of you some breathing room. It's like creating a personal bubble for your car. I'm speechless. No wonder it tipped over. Probably not the first time this has happened. Maybe install a tall blinking stop sign. If you're a new driver, I'll leave you with this advice. Unless you're 100% sure the lane to your left is open, don't leave your lane. Waiting a few extra seconds won't hurt. Trust me, your schedule will survive. Oh no, someone's tackling a roundabout the wrong way. He blows the red light, almost causes a collision, and now he has received the $500 repair cost.
Holy.
I'm sure that guy had a stroke or some other medical problem. Do not worry, no one was hurt. He was given many opportunities to stop. It didn't have to end like this. Obey the signals, play by the rules, and you won't find yourself in the spotlight of instant karma. Be prepared for unexpected moves from fellow road performers. Why is he backing up like he's playing Forza with a controller? I was not familiar with the road conditions several times, which also caused this situation. If there was a ticket, I would admit it, but I still thank the car behind me for being courteous. Good gracious, don't lose your wheels. Who is wrong in this case? Share your point of view in the comment section below. If you see brake lights ahead, it's not the time to test your own braking skills. Be ready to slow down. Well, the truckers are responsible. They know the train tracks. If you're unsure about the signals, wait. It's better to be fashionably late than risk a train-themed rendezvous. No, obey traffic signs and signals, folks. They're not suggestions, they're the script. Why did he fall? Was there something on the road? No, seriously, use the 3-second rule. Pick a fixed point on the road, and if you pass it in less than 3 seconds after the vehicle ahead, you're too close. We have a lesson today. Never cross the vehicle without understanding the speed of the oncoming vehicle. Who is at fault? Send us your opinion in the comment section below. I wonder how much weight they had on. They're dropping like flies. Remember folks, at intersections, yield graciously and make eye contact. Not entirely a bad idea. If done correctly, this would have worked. If you can't see what's up ahead, assume it's a potential roadblock. Slow down and be prepared for surprises. Have you ever almost collided at an intersection? Let's share your experience in the comment. Oh, if this type of incident is staging a frequent encore of Moscow's asphalt, it's time to tackle the issue head on. No, someone didn't do their job right by not checking the route out beforehand. If you're riding in a truck, make sure you know the height. If the electric vehicle is on fire, keep a safe distance. Oh dear, what was wrong with him? The sign warnings on each side of the road if they looked.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Well, I'm already so used to it that I witness this every day. Let's subscribe, like, and hope the next video involves less collision. Oops, this driver was running late for the car show for their business. Now he was really late. That is scary. Good luck that he was already switching lanes. Who is at fault? Let me know your opinion in the comment below. Gotta be kidding me. You back up at full speed towards an obvious structure behind you? When car enthusiasts race together on mountain roads, they must of course test the performance of the sports car, make sure there is no air leakage, and show off their fast driving skills. Hey folks, let this be a lesson in what not to do on the road. Following way too close for a semi, obviously he thought it handled like a sports car. Oh my, in snow conditions, double your following distance. It's like adding an extra layer of protection against slippery surprises. The guy behind that wheel doesn't realize how risky it is for the public himself and the road. At least all of them are safe. This is why we should have a rear-facing camera. Oof, that intersection on a Sunday afternoon is not a place to take chances. What are you doing, man? Weird people out wandering around these days. Oh my, they thought the icy roads were their personal racetrack. Good luck, the driver wasn't going in the opposite direction where the tree is thicker. Everyone, serious question. Does something like this usually result in the suspension or loss of the driver's CDL? This truck was going onto the lift after an oil change, so they could rotate tires when a ball joint broke while reversing it. This caused the front tire to slump. Stay in your lane, avoid the cone calamity, shall we? After obtaining the driver's license, there's no need to go back to training for 2 years to take the written test and road test again, so it's not surprising that this happens. The truck driver is forced to put his weight on the brake pedal, making steering into another lane near impossible. It's like someone forgot the basic rule of the road. Don't park on the train tracks. You just witnessed a train schooling a car on why you should never play chicken with a locomotive. When people miss this absurdity, I often wonder if it's a medical issue rather than cell phone use. What a nightmare! I truly thought that this semi was going to roll on him. Glad he's okay. Slow down before entering the curve. Braking mid-turn can lead to such a situation. Is this the meaning of born with a shirt? There's an instant mix of concern and frustration, right? Oh my, this video is a collision course in intersection etiquette for some folks. Drama's better left for the movies. I mean, who gave them the green light? Let's hope they realize traffic signals aren't optional. Good gracious, what is he doing? Really? How can one be so oblivious to surroundings when you're driving such a massive box of metal? A lane switch at the worst moment, threw the road choreography into disarray. Choose your moves wisely. Drivers at this corner tend to focus on the traffic from the left and neglect checking what's on the right-hand side. No way. Should get their license revoked. At least all of them are safe. Bravo! Those people running to help are awesome humans. Oh no, a common occurrence on the motorways. They believe they have the right of way when they exit a slip road, but it didn't. This is the moment the police chase a tractor down on a highway, Surrey in British Columbia.
Holy Jesus.
Give yourself and the car ahead some breathing room. Your brakes and everyone else on the road will thank you. This is scary. He was driving to work when what seemed to them like a hood strut smashed into the car's windshield. I'm researching Tesla. I'm not sure if its motor is in good condition. It must be horrible when you see it coming from so far away. No way out of it. That's a bad idea for someone who decided to drive drunk. Man, reversing without a care in the world is just asking for trouble. It's like basic driving 101, you know? Maybe I'm not used to driving on snowy roads, but doesn't this seem a bit fast? And this is a similar situation. Do not imitate this. The incident was caused by the driver who drank alcohol before driving. Fortunately, no one was hurt. No, who issued them a driver's license? Luckily, no one was hurt. Maybe the car doesn't see the van coming eastbound. I hope all of them are fine. I'm not sure what made the driver want to drive so quickly, but don't worry, nobody was injured. It's a good thing the driver slowed down right before this incident occurred. No one was hurt.
What do we even do in this situation?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable that the driver didn't realize what was going on. Glad the driver wasn't involved in the collision because it was pretty near. What is he thinking? No turn signals or any warnings for people behind? Oops! It is important that you pay attention while driving. Don't do that. No! A white BMW drives onto the median island as a result of a white truck making a wide right turn. Fortunately, all of them were okay. Oh no! The best course for you is to keep your distance from the nearby cars. But don't worry, no one was injured. Anytime you move on a road that is covered in water, this awful situation is possible. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. Well, driving on snowy roads is a constant nightmare. Do not worry, everyone was safe. The Tesla did not slow down in time and did not change lanes. Maybe the autopilot did not recognize the route change. Hope he is okay. God bless him.
Killed anyone, right?
Right, exactly.
It's funny that we're Cuomo.
Thank God the driver of the black car was paying attention.
As his loyalties, and of course he's threatened by the rain. I mean, what he wants to do at every turn in New York is tell people.
Oh, for this reason, you shouldn't expect that approaching traffic would stop or slow down at the red light. Luckily, no one was injured. This dash cam will make you rethink the idea of running a red light if you ever consider doing so. Fortunately, everyone was all right. Oh no, this happened as a result of the red car disobeying stop signs. Luckily, no one was hurt. If you ever thought about running red lights, I hope that this video makes you think twice before you do. Luckily, nobody was hurt. I'm not surprised that such a type of incident occurs frequently at junctions and intersections. Thankfully, no one got hurt. Fortunately, both were moving slowly and came to a quick stop. No one was hurt. Be careful and pay attention. God bless them. Oh my God, he fell asleep while driving. Miraculously, he was not injured. Oh no, it's awful. Glad that there was no collision and no injuries. This is a clear example of why we should use road vigilantes. Do not imitate this. Thankfully, there was no collision. That driver is totally distracted. He had enough time to stop. Anyway, no one was injured. Oops, what looks like a driving lesson. Poor car. Well, that was a bit close. Luckily, no injuries. Oh, don't drive as though it's your first time. I wish he was more careful. It's frightening. A car found itself wedged sideways beneath a massive truck on an Illinois highway. Other driver urgently blares his horn, desperately trying to alert the driver to halt and prevent further catastrophe. Miraculously, no injuries reported. The question of how they managed to pass their driving test is truly bewildering. A simple yet essential rule for road safety: always look both ways. Thankfully, no one was injured. The driver suffered a medical episode, so the SUV sped down the sidewalk and collided with a mailbox and nearly collided with the vehicle near it. Pray that they were safe. Oh, maybe they're in a rush to address this urgent matter, but both cars are obligated to yield at the intersection, even if it's just for a few fleeting seconds. Luckily, no one was hurt.
It's nothing like.
Do you think that the driver was distracted while driving? Let me know in the comment below. And this video mirrors the same situation. In Phoenix, Arizona, USA, a left-turning vehicle caused a terrifying near miss by failing to yield to oncoming traffic. But do not worry, no one was hurt. The car's wheels appeared unstable as she attempted to pass, and eventually it collided with the side of the lorry. Miraculous, the driver was fine. No! I believe that there is ample time for them to take evasive action and prevent this impeding collision, but they do not. Luckily, both drivers were safe. A reckless speeding car collides into a bus, setting off a chain of events that sends shivers down the spine. The bus, knocked off balance, hurtles towards a nearby house. I hope everyone is okay.
Down the 405 freeway, but he's...
And this is the same case.
Rather dangerous situation happening here on the 405.
Well, I hope everyone checks tire pressure, regularly checking and adjusting it as needed. I guess the driver needs to get adequate sleep before long trips. Fatigue can greatly impair his abilities to concentrate. Thank God, no collisions happened. Oh no! Maintaining a safe distance is crucial for ensuring road safety, as it allows drivers the necessary time and space to come to a stop or react to unexpected situations. Luckily, no one was hurt. A car had crashed into the back of his truck at a considerable speed. To his astonishment, there was no significant damage. Thankfully, the truck had not come to a complete stop. Otherwise, the outcome could have been far more terrifying. In a heart-stopping moment just north of Atlanta, Georgia, one driver rear-ended another, and the cause remains a mystery. Oh no, we have no information on injuries yet. This incident serves as a chilling reminder of the kind of situation that could largely be averted with an automatic driving program. How scary! I guess the driver was sleepy. Glad he didn't collide with another vehicle. In this video, you'll witness momentary inattention couple with dangerous driving habits have the potential to lead to incidents. Be careful on the road. As the racing cars encountered a dip in the road, a car careened out of control, ultimately spinning across the yard of a nearby home. Thankfully, no injuries. A Honda Accord, attempting to make a left turn from Valley Boulevard onto Soto Street, found itself in the path of a silver Honda Accord approaching from the opposite direction. Thankfully, they are fine. Near the entrance of Kaiser Permanent West Los Angeles on Cadillac Avenue, this is an example of the incredibly unsafe maneuvers that drivers should be absolutely avoiding. Fortunately, everyone involved was okay. Oops! Dashcam footage captures Los Angeles car collision. You can see the fault lies with a gray car. Fortunately, no one was injured. Oh my God! A passenger in the Mustang had a collision during the St. Louis and National incident. Thankfully, no one was injured. This video captured a car sliding recklessly out of control. The vehicle not only knocked over a street sign, but also plowed into a nearby house. Well, I hope they're okay. The Florida Highway Patrol disclosed that a Porsche had tragically collided with a barrier on the I-4 during what is suspected to have been a street race. Please obey speed limits. That is why people have stayed focused. Avoid distractions while driving. Glad that no one was injured. I don't know how he got to drive a car on the street without wheels. Do not imitate this. A left-hand driver attempting to cut through the gridlock traffic was unexpectedly struck by a truck in the right-hand turn lane. God bless the driver, he was not injured. On Monday evening, an accident involving a police officer brought traffic to a standstill, forcing the closure of the intersection at Jones and 15th Streets. Luckily, everyone was safe. In a harrowing car crash that left everyone involved in shock, the right-of-way was tragically disregarded. What's even more astonishing is that the Jeep driver's insurance company didn't hesitate to admit full responsibility, acknowledging 100% liability for the accident. Be patient, man. Don't rush or engage in aggressive driving behaviors. Give other drivers the time and space they need to safely pass or merge. It's terrifying. Thankfully, there are no injuries. On the highway, a pickup truck experienced a tire explosion, which led it to spinning out of control. The white car goes out of control while suddenly exiting a lane. Do you think he had blown a tire or a brake failure? Who is at fault? Please let me know your opinion in the comments below.
Engines to pick from. There's a Silverado.
In this situation, a lady ran a red light, which is a potentially risky and illegal maneuver. Fortunately, everyone is okay.
Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
A car accident caused by a distracted driver unfolded in Langley. The driver of the white Mercedes sedan, a young woman, rear-ended the red hatchback involved in the accident and then promptly left the scene. Thankfully, no one was injured. The video was captured from a residence on Peachtree Road in Sutton, where a school bus slid down the road, eventually colliding with a mailbox and a car.
Oh no.
Thankfully, all of them were safe. We have a lesson here. Always remain attentive while driving. Be aware of other vehicles around you and anticipate situations where you may need to yield. Fortunately, no one got hurt.
I like to put the letters and make them into words and then read them and then get them to my brain that gets my pecker hurt.
The footage clearly showed that he was rear-ended, which subsequently led to his collision with the vehicle in front of him. Please slow down and drive at a speed appropriate for the road conditions and leave a more significant gap between your vehicle and the one in front. This incident on the Brooker Highway in Hobart, Tasmania highlights the importance of road safety and the need for caution while driving. Hope the driver is fine. This is why you don't drive on a flat tire. A flat tire can cause a loss of control over your vehicle, especially during turns and sudden maneuvers. Please do not imitate this. Driving with no tire affects your vehicle's handling and stability, making it difficult to maintain a straight path. That's incredibly near. While driving through the snow, this driver comes to an intersection where a truck passes extremely close to him. Pay close attention to your surroundings and any vehicle in neighboring lanes.
Herregud!
The incident happened at the cross junction of Marine Parade Road and Still Road South. Please exercise caution and follow traffic rules to prevent such accidents and ensure road safety. No! A petrol tanker attempted to overtake a truck, resulting in an accident that caused damage that led to a power line being brought down. Be careful, everyone. Fortunately, no one was hurt. What is he thinking? This serves as a reminder of the importance of staying attentive and responsible while driving to ensure the safety of all road users. Don't do that. The tensions mount as we wonder, oh no, what's going to happen to the car? And when the truck begins to move away, a sense of restlessness settles in, leaving me on the edge of our seats. Thankfully, both drivers were safe. You can see a white BMW running a red light and colliding with a Toyota. That is why, when you approach an intersection, always obey traffic signals and proceed only when it is safe to do so. Reduce your speed when approaching water-covered roads or areas. Driving too fast can cause you to lose control and create dangerous situations. Poor trees. Always stay focused and vigilant while driving. The vehicle suffered a sudden tire blowout, leading to a loss of control. Regular tire maintenance can also help prevent such incidents. If you ever find yourself losing control while driving, remember to stay calm, avoid sudden movements, and regain control gradually.
343, do it. Fletcher Jones.
Gentle steering and braking are essential to maintaining control. Your safety is paramount.
Purchase from anywhere else. Visit Fletcher Jones.
Fletcher Jones Motor Cars, Newport Beach.
Call 866-827-8910 for details.
We have a lesson here. Regular tire maintenance and checking tire pressure can help prevent blowouts. This is quite the parking lot accident. Would you be able to figure out what happened if you had not seen the dash cam? In an accident, a speeding driver was captured on camera driving against traffic through the Midtown Tunnel, colliding with an Uber vehicle and attempting to flee the scene. Luckily, no one was hurt. No, I feel sorry for the red car. Thankfully, everyone was fine.
Oh, no.
Well, at least the driver will be insured. Do not worry, no one was injured. Remember keeping maintaining a safe following distance is crucial for road safety. It gives you time to react to unexpected situations and helps prevent accidents like the one described earlier. What is he thinking? At roundabouts, sudden lane changes can often result in collisions like this. Oh my God! Seems the road is too narrow for this turn section. Thankfully, everyone was okay. This incident appears to be a manifestation of road rage. Let's hope that both parties involved can find a way to resolve their differences peacefully, and remember the mutual respect. Luckily, no one was hurt. A security camera recorded an accident on BR 470 in Puerto Redona. Always adhere to speed limits, maintain focus, and exercise patience to prevent such incidents on the road. Thankfully, nobody was injured. Be prepared for sudden stops or lane changes by the vehicle ahead. Luckily, no collision. Driving on snow-covered roads demands extreme caution. Reduce your speed, increase following distance, and use winter tires if possible.
Whoa! Dude!
Oh no. I've always been curious as to why people can't see it or feel it while driving. Or do they accidentally push the wrong button? The truck turned left onto a military cutoff road in Wilmington, North Carolina, and snagged the overhead wires, causing sparks to fly into the air. The driver appears oblivious to the damage. In Scotland, a blue hire car indicated a right turn on the A904 without noticing oncoming traffic. Luckily, no one was hurt. Oh no, the driver of the red car caused quite a commotion in the neighborhood and hastily departed after colliding with the vehicle parked in front of a residence's yard. It's possible that he's still affected by alcohol from the previous night. Oh no, a sudden brake by the red car. Keep at least 3-second gap between your vehicle and the one in front. In adverse conditions, increase this distance. A stolen car crashes after trying and failing to take a bend at a high speed during a police chase. Please alert the police if you witness an instance like this. A police pursuit ended after a driver in New Mexico was seen colliding with 2 cars. Glad the drivers involved are okay. Always adhere to size and weight restrictions and respect clearance warnings. Do not try to fit through tight spaces. Maybe it was caused by the autopilot mode. Oh my, luckily everyone is safe. Be cautious when traveling near large vehicles, man. This is the situation a Pemex pipe truck was pushed by a train, exploding on impact. Surprisingly, everyone survives. Oh no! This car was distracted and did not see the train coming. Thankfully, no one was injured. A large cargo vehicle realized that it was at the tail end of a traffic jam and suddenly slowed down, but was unable to do so in time. Maintain a safe and sufficient following distance in traffic jams. You can see road rage Camry swerves into a Hyundai but overcorrects and collides with a barrier. At least no one was hurt. Always follow traffic rules, especially when carrying hazardous materials. Secure your cargo properly and drive cautiously. A Tesla car smashed through guardrails and fell into a ditch after colliding at an intersection. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. Oh man, he was distracted. Stay alert, minimize distractions, avoid using your phone. always check for oncoming traffic before exiting a driveway. Whoa, this is actually unsafe. Glad that this car avoided it. Porsche said, never let them know your next move. A car who loses control on an icy road and strikes a vehicle by the curbside of the freeway. No one was injured. Thank you for watching videos from start to finish. Share your favorite moment in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, please show your appreciation by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. See you next video.